gonna be a cold summer. It's gonna be a cold summer. What about the you follow the white girl Becky Crocker?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
I got a lot of
I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
You and me both.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Baby porn stars. Some good-looking fucking porn stars, I'll tell you that.
As they get it up past the 30. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively. No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35. Last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down.
I was actually
They go play action now. Wilson. Flushed out right.
No way! That's me, man.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter. Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown. And that last one, that hurts.
Damn, that's me. Bitches. Bitch, I was Grandpa Tree, man.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Dancing to his left.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter. So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL.
Yeah, I'm
not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate. No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. A good pick up there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now.
Well, them videos gonna pop up on you probably when you're on your way.
Second and goal from the 1.
Have a little entertainment for the walk. You want to take a Koye over me real quick? All right.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yo, Taco Freak. Yo, I got it. Mo, we got a sub, baby. Hey, yo, I appreciate you, man. I mean, I just be doing it. I'll just be fucking, you know, just for fun, shits and giggles and shit, so we can go back and look at our highlights and all that. You play Madden, bro?
To kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return.
We got one, bro. We got two now. Yeah, you said he's just an 88. Don't matter, bro. You know how to play. As long as you know how to play,
because
we could always get you
He
in.
has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a fever, right?
You're exactly right.
Usually my nigga kicks the
sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking out some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right? And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So they'll come up first and 10 now
like
from the 33.
Bunnies, I couldn't grab it, like at least touch the motherfucker. And this is playoffs. Yeah, I can. Excuse me.
They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson.
Come on, Ronnie.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
If people talk about versatility, you should go back and look at Ronnie Lott's entire career. At USC, an All-American safety. In the beginning time in his career in the NFL, an All-Pro corner before switching back to safety to finish off a Hall of Fame career.
On 2nd and 9, Vick. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Please. Oh, they 30-17. Let me take a couple steps back.
On third down. It's Jackson, and they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on third and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on fourth down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Are you fucking serious? Madden?
And that's
Bitch.
what friends are for.
Is that our ball? Who got this ball? Is that?
Returner,
It's their ball.
You're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh,
because
my
he just took care
fucking
of
God,
you
bro.
and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
See, no, that. Now I'm about to pick the weed back up. Shit like that, little shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It gets me stressing.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
It's still early, though. And he about to throw a pick. I hope he throws it.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2 as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
I sent him an invite. He accepted.
They just get the play off. Now Vick. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. He was looking for Gronk that time. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
On first down, it's Jackson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now Jackson. He's not in it at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
Here's Ray Guy now, and no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. On the return, Hester. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And an alley to run.
You set your coaching adjustments up, man?
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
That's rough, like it's inside zone again. I mean, that's the setup anyway. Could be a pass.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Finish your linebackers, man.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. This is caught by Jackson. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's the only thing about running, you know what I mean? Once they see that play twice in a row, that shit literally just happened to us yesterday. It wasn't different, wasn't it? We ran it back-to-back, and the second one, they dealt with it.
The drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short.
For discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
So
what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, that was dangerous.
Damn, almost a 5.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Wilson to throw again. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 23 yards the pickup there.
36 power. First and 10 at the 47-yard line. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. 12.
Now Wilson on first down. Steps away to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And Wilson's going to be
serious,
intercepted a third time. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Got you
back.
right here. I mean,
Not the
we can
best
bring
of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
Whatever you look, just put it to run. Just put it to the run middle. Because I'm pretty sure they want to hand this bitch off. I think it's L1 and down on the right stick.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
I just don't understand how George Kittle can't even jump up for that. Like, how's Deion Sanders just like...
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Do I have a PSP? I don't have a PSP, bro.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I expected this should go out of bounds. Last
take it back to about
I was kicking them all through the field goal post, man. Can't make it, man. I'll kick the next one to the side, bro.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Definitely gonna block quick, man.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, shit.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
You ring Troy
He
to the
got
right
you the
hand.
football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On third down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that is
Damn, man, I went to roll out right and
incomplete.
got stuck in my
Not
fucking
only
right
was the call
tackle, bro.
spot
I'm
on,
playing like
how
shit
about
right
the
now.
execution of that defense right there?
See, I got
Zone was
this?
absolutely
60?
locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a
60,
time to
man?
force it, he
What
felt
you
like he
think?
needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and
I got a
find something.
96,
There's
95
nothing
overall
available there
fucking
for
kicker.
him.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
I got it. Switch. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
From the 45 on second down, Vick forced out to his left. And his pass incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, D.
From the gun, Vick. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem
Look,
at
I got
all,
a
my
request
man.
real quick.
I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my
Lil
cap
Wayne
to him.
film me?
Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your
Film me.
team.
On first down, Jackson. And
Oh, God.
shutting him off now.
That's my dog.
And they are
Fucking
able to stop
shit,
him, but
man.
He does take it all the way to the 2. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Now, that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, that they stopped him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to shore up the rest of the defense.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Good job right there.
They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh,
To escape, and he goes down.
Damn,
Bruce
man.
Smith brings the heat, gets the sack. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Can you bring, can you move? Never mind, we go right here.
Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. George Kittle there to make the grab. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
Hey, yo, Taco Freak, bro. I subscribe back to your shit too, my man.
Goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Just very bust that. They want to do one.
Now after the touchdown,
no
here's
homo,
Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fucking with the ball, baby, that's a gamble. Oh,
this
God.
one taken just inside the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Once he got it, I'm going to spin it. Damn thing, just forget it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores.
What the fuck is going on with that
deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
I'm doing this. I'm tired of these niggas. Running. They running right a lot. You want to move LT to the right side?
And that is going to do it.
Start finding him over there. Every time he runs with Vic, it goes that way.
On EA Sports.
Rich gangsters over here, you gotta die with the broke bitch. I'm the guy that should ride with my hoe, but the boy so. Actually, I fucked that up.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Going down my last hoe. You know, just going in that. I mean, Deion saying the thing was pouring it back to the block.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. That throw by Vic, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Yeah, I smell like money.
Second and 10 now from the 27. They'll run it now out of the gun.
They're playing field goal,
down right
they're
around the
safe.
25.
I won't be surprised if they run it again.
About those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They run again with Jackson. And down inside the 15 he goes. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge third down conversion.
Fumble. Oh,
and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
Oh, yeah,
one of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one, Alan Page with the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson. Oh,
yes!
Lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up.
Yeah.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the fourth. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I don't know how to get to the right. I want him to wheel right, but I can't even. Maybe if I do this and that, and then let me see. Nope, so it goes that way. Alright, you ready?
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point
So I
in the
hate
game.
when that fucking wheel goes to the left, man.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
14. Let's see it. Good job right there. 45.
Throwing now is Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
No, running.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
He's back. Back on my den.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that.
Big body
Just ran out. I
Tay.
think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Check back 33. Come on. Mike, check 33. 33.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right.
Yes, sir. Move.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Love.
Let's go, man. How many timeouts they got left? They still got 2. All right, we got them.
Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. On 1st down. It's Jackson, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Jackson, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something.
That was the problem. I had to run in and out so many fucking times,
so this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.
Big body is back. Okay. You got the smart TV. You got a damn, y'all don't nobody fuck with no Androids. I'm about to say, if you got an Android, they got this